Welcome to the induction session for MSc Computer Science online program. I hope that you would find this session informative and helpful to start your study journey with us. This cover image is our school football robot who has won the Robot World Cup. My name is Wei Ji and I am the program leader for this program. You can contact me by this email address. Next to me is Jill King, who is the program administrator. We are the persons who will accompany you to walk through your study journey in the School of Computer Science at the University of Hertfordshire. As the program leader, I am in charge of day-to-day running of this program. Jill will deal with all administrative related issues. We are both supported by the school and by the UH Online Center. In this induction talk, I'm going to cover the following topics: the programs that you are to study, how we teach online and how you learn online, how we will support your study, what are the system requirements for the online study, and how the program is administrated. All this content can be found in the student handbook and in the program specification, but I just want to emphasize some points which are important for you to know at the beginning of your study. First of all, let's look at the program you are to study. The program specification was sent to you when you confirmed your place in this program. It contains all information about the program. You are enrolled on one of the following generalist or specialist routes. If your background is computer science related, for example, you had a degree in BSc Computer Science or BSc Information Technology, you should enroll on one of these routes. Computer Science, MSc Computer Science, which is a general award. MSc Distributed Systems and Networks is a specialist award, etc., etc. If your background is not computer science related, you should be enrolled on one of the what we call crossover MSc. MSc Computer Science, again, is a generalist award. MSc E-Learning Technology is a specialist award. Different routes, where you study different routes, will result in different award titles as shown here, and the module choices for different routes are different. There are 3 semesters in each academic year, and the modules are offered in a fixed semester only. You need to carefully choose your modules for each semester. Semester A starts at September now, we've just started, and will end at January of the following year. Most of our 30 credits modules will be running in Semester A. Semester B starts at January of following year and ends at May. Most of our 15 credits modules are on offer in Semester B. In Semester C, there will be only project module running, which is worth 60 credits. Next, we'll look at the different study modes. If you have decided to take the course on a full-time basis, please be aware that you need to take 60 credits modules in each semester to make up 100 credits in total in order to gain a master's degree. This could be completed in 1 year or 1.5 years, depending on when you join the course. If you study the course on part-time mode, you could take at most 30 credits each semester and complete the program in 3 or 3.5 years. No matter which kind of study mode you are in, you need to prepare for the amount of commitment for your study. For every 15 credits modules, you are expected to engage in about 100 to 150 hours of productive effort. And for every 30 credits modules, your effort should be nearly 210 to 300 hours. Please do not underestimate the study hours involved and manage your study, your work, probably also your family life in an orderly and balanced way. This is to show you the overview of all modules that are taught in this program. You are provided this when you make your module choices. So do not worry about the small font here. I just couldn't fit this one in a page. I just want to give you some idea of how the program is organized. As you already know that there are 6 different routes with different requirements for module choices. So each route is represented by a column here in this table. For each route, there are core modules which are compulsory, right, core modules, and there are also optional modules which are selective. For crossover MSc, there are also required modules that you must take and you must pass in order to be awarded that title. This table is also published on StudyNet program site, so do not worry that it's not very easy to read this table here. There are 2 progression rules in this program. In order to achieve a master degree, you need to gain 120 credits in total modules and 60 credits in a major project, or what we call that a dissertation. There are also exit awards if you are unable to achieve 180 credits. The project module is usually the last module you are going to take. There are circumstances that you may be allowed to progress to project module without achieving 120 credits. If you have attempted 120 credits and passed 60 credits, you are allowed to take the project module, but you may find difficulty to apply your full knowledge to your project module. So normally we would expect that you pass 120 credits, then you take the project. Next, we are going to look at how teaching are delivered online and how you learn online. The main learning and teaching environment we use to deliver the course is called StudyNet. You are now using it when you watch this presentation. Please take some time to get used to its functionalities. Once you enrolled, you should be able to access the program site and various module sites. On the program site, you will find all information about the program, including all documents like program specification, student handbook, etc., etc. It also hosts program level events or activities. For example, this induction event is hosted on StudyNet program site, and later on November, the program committee meeting will also be hosted here. The program site also allows you to interact with the program level support. For example, if you raise any questions about the teaching and the learning, me and other staff members will monitor the site and provide our support. There are also important announcements that we make in the news section on the program site, so please do check the program site regularly. The module level support is available on the module site. The module site is where you can study a module and access all module materials. It is very important that you access module site regularly, preferably every day. Class discussion is where you can interact with your peer students or your tutors. We encourage all students to engage into class discussion to maximize your learning experiences. To access online library, it is now simplified that you do not need to use VPN. There is a video by Helen Singer, who is the information manager in the induction talk area, to introduce the virtual library and how to access it. Our textbook policy for this year remains that some modules will provide hard copy to you, but some will only provide you with e-books. The program committee meeting is the opportunity for students and tutors to come together to report on what is going on in teaching and learning halfway through the semester. It gives students a chance to raise issues about your study, for example, a module delivery or a resource access issues or technical problems. There will be 2 PCMs, each per semester in one academic year. All students are welcome to join the meeting on the class discussion forum on the program site. All module tutors teaching in the semester will be attending and reporting on their modules running. The aim of PCM is to kind of identify issues earlier and offer solutions. Now come to the most important part in teaching and learning. It is about assessment. Each module will be assessed over its learning outcomes. There are fixed dates for coursework submission deadlines and online tests. Okay. These dates are published in advance. Many students arrange their study around these deadlines and arrange their other commitment around these dates. If you are unable to meet deadlines, bear in mind that your module tutor and myself are unable to grant extension. We are there to clarify school rules and policies, for example, late submission penalty. So there are mechanisms that you can use. STE and SAC are the mechanisms that you can seek when things beyond your control. STE stands for short-term extension, and SAC stands for serious adverse circumstances. These are for you to apply for coursework extension, and your application will be considered by the School Assessment Panel, SAP. You should refer to the link as shown here for details. Your request must be accompanied by concrete and convincing evidence. There are also opportunities for you to defer, to resit, or to retake a module when things go wrong. Please note that if you resit or retake a module, your results will be kept for classification purpose. Please refer to the student handbook for details. For all information covered on this page, you should find details in UPR AS12, University Policies and Regulations, AS12 and AS14. These are taken from now we are going to look at the grade, how a module is graded. So this is the table taken from the student handbook and also the AS12 to show you that the meaning of the grade and the equivalent classification descriptor. Okay, so if you achieved over 70% in a module, that is the excellent or outstanding achievement. It is equivalent to a distinction. If you achieved between 70 and 79, between 60 and 69, it is a very good result, and it is equivalent to a commendation. Okay. But if you failed a module because the pass mark for the level 7, the master level, is 50. If you failed, if you achieved less than 50, but over 20% in a module, you will be offered the referral opportunity. Okay. As I mentioned before, if you are offered a referral and you receive the module and then you pass the module, your grade will be kept to the minimum pass, which is 50%. How do we calculate your final degree classification, we will take the best 150 credits and then do the average. So at the average of the best 150 credits will be counted as your classification level. But if you achieved more than 90% in a module, and that grade will be capped to maximum 90% for classification purpose. All right. So I've taken this table from UPR AS 14, which explain the meaning of the status codes. Yeah. Every time when you receive a result about your module, and then you need to check it whether or not it is, for example, is a 2-1 standard or it's a distinction standard or other levels of achievement, and maybe you've just passed the module, okay? And this table to show you the meaning of the status code we used to, for a module result. This is just a part of them, and the details could be found in this document. So it says about referral, and as I said, referral will be counted as will be capped at minimum pass. If it is level 7, it is 50%. If it is a level 6 module, it will be capped at 40%. Okay. So for online learning, we know that the assessment is 100% coursework, but there are various ways of setting up those coursework. These are some of the ways that we set up a coursework. Please note that online fixed time test is also a coursework. Some modules may use ProctU invigilation services for online test. UH Online paid this service to help to ensure that students take tests under the examination conditions. We will publish the assessment landscape at the beginning of each semester to provide you with information about assessment of all modules running in that semester. This gives you an overview of when and how the assessment are taking place. For details of assessment for each module, you should always refer to the respective module guide document. Next, we'll see what kind of support you can expect from us. At the program level, me and Jill can answer most of your questions or inquiries, we believe. If we do not know the answers, we know where we can refer you to. The program portal includes all information for your study, so do take some time to browse it. At the module level, module tutors, especially module leader, will support you. You may also seek support from your peer students and from other sources. UH Online will also provide support on learning technologies. The university level services are also open to online students. There are various talks covering them. You can find those talks in the induction talk area on the program site on StudyNet. So the expectations from us is that as an educator, we will deliver the program according to the program specification. Okay? We teach you how to fish instead of giving you fish. With regard to online lectures or synchronized meetings or sessions, the school policy is that the module leaders may offer synchronized sessions. For example, they use Adobe Connect or Office 365 to support your learning, but they don't have to do it. You may discuss this with your respective module leaders to request for synchronization, but you discuss with your module leader. So what do we expect from you? You should manage your study in an orderly way and prepare to take the course with sufficient technologies that are required. And you should also make sure that your personal information is updated and you contact us, in an orderly way and regularly. The system requirements are listed on our website. Windows and Mac system are both on this list. Our standard software is licensed to Windows system, but there are alternatives for Mac users. If you use Mac machine, I suggest that you let your module leader know before starting their module so that they can advise you on any alternatives that they can offer you. Some modules may need you to take online test or online real-time demo or whatever. You need to make sure that your network bandwidth speed meet the requirements. Our admin staff are very professional and supportive. When you contact us, we would like that you follow the communication protocol listed here. Your email address should be the one that you provided when you register with us. We hope that you use separate email addresses for study and personal correspondence. You need to include your SRN, student registration number, in the subject area in all your correspondence with us so that we can quickly access your record and answer your queries. You should also include the module code in the subject area if your inquiry is about a module. We expect that you reply to emails we send to you rather than starting a new email. This would allow both of us know what we are talking about. Another point related to admin is that your study length is 5 years at maximum. You need to complete 120 credits at most in 4 years and leave the last year for project and other real-attempted modules. To manage your study well, please make sure that you know these deadlines shown in the table. Okay. For SAC application, the deadline is 10 days before the exam board. In semester A, it must be before 22nd of January of the following year. We will publish the module results at these days in different semesters. If you are not happy about your results and you think there are administrative errors, you have the right to appeal, and these are the deadlines. You also have the right to withdraw for any reasons from the program, but please be careful about the deadlines because it is associated with fee liabilities. Next thing is about student representatives. This is what we would like you to contribute to the program. The program needs student representatives to represent students. Every year, we need 2 representatives from new students and 1 from current group. The new representatives could remain in the role for a second year if you want. If you are interested in this role, please email me at this email address. You can check the duty of the representatives over this link. It is the student units link. Right. The major role for a student representative would be to collect student views and voice in PCMs. I believe there are benefits of being a student representative. I think that at least it can add quality to your Okay, where can you find the information? It is here. The extra information can be found here. These are the program handbook for this year and various appendices. Some of them have been already covered in this presentation, some others are not. So I suggest that you read this section on StudyNet program site in details for all the information you need to know. So any questions, please post them on the class discussion forum on StudyNet program site. Thank you for listening to this presentation. I wish you a pleasant and successful study with us. Thank you.